Sitting on the counter in a strip of light. You're laughing drunk, you're in a compass. Frozen remote in your hand, switching off your sight. On the screen, 3 bodies on the pavement bleeding. We've seen this headline 1,000 times before, so they crank it up, make it crueler, make it screaming. Cause numb hearts only wait for something worse and more. Quarter children in a fisherman's net. Killer wired on poison, no one knows his name.
Exclusive footage.
Higher ratings, higher bets, another freak show feeding the machine of shame. 1-4 punches for a phone and a wallet. Slow motion replay every broken bone. That's the news that keeps the cash box solid. Bloody print to keep the lights turned on.
Sex and drugs and death at dinner.
Betrayal, torture, public fall.
We call this sewer paradise.
It's dripping down our kitchen walls. Cars for breakfast, corpses when we sleep. We scroll them through our fingers, piling bodies deep. But you're the one who writes the headlines you consume. Loving at it on for up your news. Corpses when we sleep. We feed upon the darkness that we choose to keep. But you can kill the screen that's killing you inside.
Rewrite your story, let the better angels rise.
We're the faces from your glowing YouTube window. Clowns and prophets in your coffee break. We sell you ruined lives in HD slow-mo. Rotten goods you love to bite and take. These were our friends choking out on spice. Frozen masks of terror on their dying skin. Now the last convulsions loop 1,000,000 times. Top attraction right below the porn and wins.
Someone else's wreckage, someone else's ending makes you feel secure and strangely pure. Their ugliness becomes your self-defending. You see, I'm nothing like them, I'm mature. Relax, you're far from that kind of collapse. Whisper suburbs to the tower block night. The slums become a warehouse full of tranquilizing facts. You binge on their despair to say my life's alright. We sip on tragedies like coffee to rinse our overworked out brain. Our dead standing as therapists, so you can vent and feel less pain.
Corpses for breakfast, corpses when we sleep. We scroll them through our fingers, piling bodies deep. But you're the one who writes the headlines you consume. All you're the turning out or all your news. Corpses for breakfast, corpses when we sleep. We feed upon the darkness that we choose to keep. But you can kill the screen that's killing you inside.
Rewrite your story, let the better angels rise.
What if the body on the screen was yours? Would you still call it content? Would you still want more? What if your brother was the meme of the week? Your sister's final breath replayed on every feed.
We can tear this script,
Write a different page,
choose a brighter backdrop.
not a darker stage. Feed
Your mind with mercy, not another wound.
You are the editor, now choose a different tone. No more corpses for breakfast, no more death in bed. I won't let secondhand nightmares live inside my head. I am the one who writes the headlines I consume.
I am the one who's holding on all of my news.
I'm breaking from the stream. I'll stop the hungry algorithm of my fear and screams. Turn down the circus, let compassion be my guide.
Rewrite the story, let a better world arise. You are the editor, you are the author. You are the author.